Gunnier. Gunner or Gunnier? Not sure how to pronounce that. Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well and having a really great day. I am going to try to see if I can mine on this Intel ARC A380. Now, I have heard that there is actually no kernels or any software that you can actually mine on this thing, so we're probably not going to get any hash rate from this, like Ethereum or, I don't know, Ergo or anything like that. We're probably not going to get any hash rates off this thing. As well, thank you to Mr. Charlie Lin as well as DJ Mines. Those guys have collabed together in order to get me one of these Intel A380 ARC. So thank you guys for sending this to me. We're going to plug this into my HiveOS test bench, and we'll just see if anything will... I just don't think it's going to work, but then I'll try it in Windows as well in this video. Alright, so before we begin, this video is sponsored by
Hero Miners and their Flux Pool, where until the end of September, there are absolutely no mining fees or parallel asset fees. On top of that, your parallel assets go instantly into your payable balance with each unlocked block. But wait, there's more. Hero Miners is giving away 500 Flux to a lucky winner, so now is a great time to try mining Flux at Hero Miners. Details of the giveaway are in the description. Due to the nature of Flux, a complete 0% fee results in 13% more earnings when compared with other popular Flux pools. You can check them out at flux.herominers.com.
Alright, I just turned it on and HiveOS shows it as DG2 ARC A380. So I don't believe it is working. I'll show you the web GUI here in a sec, but here it is in all of its glory. It is turned on. I have just a regular GPU risers, 6-pin PCIe riser plugged in for it. And yeah, look at this blue little ARC glowing logo at the top. That seems to be pretty cool. And looks like there's some, I guess, some RGB inside here. Oh no, that's from the riser. Yeah, that's from the riser. Never mind. So I think the only light on this Intel ARC A380 is at the top here. Anyways, I just wanted to show you all the stock, I guess, the power consumption here on the Elmore Labs power measuring device. So at the PCIe 1, which is the riser, the 6-pin, that seems to be drawing about, less than 20 watts, about 18 watts or so. Now at the PCIe 2, which goes into the top of the A380, right now, idle, it's of course drawing next to nothing. And the TDP of this A380, I forgot to mention, I think is 75 watts. So that is very low, right? Very, very efficient GPU, but relative to what the specs are, I would say maybe it's the same as a 1650 or something, but in terms of mining, we're not quite sure yet. So let me show you the web GUI over here. Okay, so in HiveOS, it shows it as DG2 ARC A380. I'm just gonna refresh here. And yeah, there's no overclocks, like there's nothing, I can't change anything on the A380. And it doesn't seem like it works in Linux, but it does show here the DG2 ARC A380. I thought that to be pretty interesting. Anyways, so yeah, that's not going to work in HiveOS at this moment, right? Of course, this thing just came out recently, and I don't think there's any mining software developers that are working on getting this GPU to work for mining yet. And I guess the other Intel GPUs. So I'm gonna try, I guess, Windows really quick. I don't think it's gonna work, but I might as well try it, install the Intel driver on this little ITX test bench. So let's give it a try. I'm gonna plug it into the full X16 slot, install the Intel driver, get it all set, and then just simply see if we are going to have any hash rate produced on this Intel A380 ARC. All right, I'll be right back. Man, I love StarCraft. This is so good. Guys, I am playing at 1080p and I am almost at 92, 95 FPS at this moment. Haven't gotten into a big battle yet, so it might drop here, but yeah, wow, I'm... Instead of testing out the hash rate and trying mining software, I decided to try StarCraft, and it's legit. This is actually a good GPU for gaming. I guess for gamers that want to play non-really intensive graphical games like StarCraft, I would say this is pretty good. This is really good for a 6 nanometer GPU. And I know that the Radeon or Navi 2s are 7, and then the NVIDIA cards are, I think, 8 nanometer. So I think Intel is going to be pretty good in the GPU market, assuming they're going to, you know, have more optimization for their drivers. Oh, I had a little bit of a lag there. Oh, okay, I'm lagging a little bit here. Did you see the jitter? It jitters. Oh, wow, that jittered a lot. You guys, I don't know if you guys can tell in the video, but every time I move around, it jitters like crazy. FPS is about 80 right now in battle. Oh, it jittered again. All right, maybe, yeah. This Intel GPU, this A380 is not perfect, but I'm gonna say, wow, this is the graphics are pretty good. I'm at max graphics at 1080p. This is pretty good. All right, guys, let me go ahead and show you my, I guess, mining results on a couple miners that I tried out. Just let me finish this StarCraft game against 7 Elite AI. Oh my God. Yes, yes, love this, love this. Alright guys, so I tried T-Rex Miner, I tried Phoenix Miner, I tried Mini Z, and nothing would essentially initialize because these miners say, it says it cannot initialize CUDA engine, which is for obviously the NVIDIA cards. And I tried Team Red Miner and it didn't work. It couldn't initialize, I guess, OpenCL. So that's like for AMD cards. And so I don't know what the engine is called for the Intel A380 or for the Intel GPUs, all right? I don't know what that would be called. Maybe that would be OpenCL as well. But looking at the specs, you guys can see here in Tech Power Up, it did show all of this here. The, you know, Garnier brand is here. We got 6 nanometer, the ACM G10 GPU, ARC A380, all that good stuff, megahertz, GPU clock, all that stuff is here, bandwidth, 96-bit, okay, memory bus. So yeah, that all shows up in Windows just fine. I installed the latest Intel driver, not the preview driver, but the latest stable one that they had on their website, Intel website. But yeah, look at this, T-Rex Miner doesn't seem to work here, okay? There's one other miner that I wanted to show you guys, which was a Bitcoin mining software called CG Miner. So I tried to do a custom batch file, custom all that stuff, just to see if we can mine Bitcoin on this thing, and yeah, it didn't work. I tried mining through the CK solo pool, and then yeah, it doesn't initialize the GPU, okay? So yeah, it's not working on the PC here. And oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, you guys, I did mention that I was gonna test it on my test bench here, but it would not work. It would not boot because apparently this A380 or all Intel GPUs will only work on like 10th gen, 11th gen, or 12th gen and up CPUs, Intel CPUs, and I think some AMD CPUs as well. So I have a 11th gen CPU i5 in here, and it works in this computer no problem. But then on my test bench here, this is I think an 8th gen Intel CPU, and it didn't work. Apparently there needs to be support for resizable bar or something, and this does not have it. So I don't know if that is the case. You guys can let me know. I was just Googling real quick. But yeah, it's taken about a half an hour trying to troubleshoot why I couldn't get the A380 to boot or to show up or display out on this older chipset. But it does work on 11th gen i5 that I've tested here. So just thought I would let you guys know. So yeah, I cannot get this thing to mine no matter what. Like, couldn't mine Bitcoin, Litecoin, anything like that, or any of the popular miners, T-Rex Miner, G Miner, Mini Z. None of those mining software developers have probably worked on it yet. I'm expecting it probably won't come out for a while until I would say a more powerful Intel GPU comes out and more available and actually is, you know, maybe competitive against like NVIDIA or AMD GPUs when it comes to mining other algorithms, right? Not just Ethereum, but of course, you know, Flux, Ergo, all those other coins that Ethereum merge is coming very soon. So I'm wondering, with the 6 nanometer process, is the Intel ARC series GPU is going to be great for mining in the future. And you guys saw in gaming at 1080p for StarCraft 2 max graphics, it was good with a little bit of jitterness, but I'm sure it's going to get fixed when the drivers get better and software, all that stuff gets better on the Intel ARC. But ultimately, I think this Intel ARC A380 looks pretty nice. I think it's really cool. Intel is coming out with a GPU, so hopefully that'll create more competitiveness in the GPU market, not only for gamers, but maybe in the mining scene later down the road. All right, my friends, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you all. That was fun. I'm just gonna keep this Intel GPU as a gaming card, as yeah, I think that's what this GPU is probably gonna be mainly for, and you know, not for mining. Yeah, just let's just keep this card for gamers. Hey, looks like Gunnier spent the unknown wrong. They forgot the N here. Come on, Gunnier. All right, peace out, my friends. Have a good one, and peace out.